Hey friends, I've got a song for us and an activity today. So this is a song and a piece of artwork. And I don't know if you know about this about me, but when I was about your age, I couldn't decide what I loved more. Being a visual artist, I love to paint and color and draw, or being a musical artist, I love to sing and make music. Well, this is kind of a little bit of both. So we're going to start with the music part of it. And for that, I'm going to use this interesting little instrument right here. This instrument is called a shruti box, and it comes from far away from the country of India. And what it is it's a special box. It can be folded up like this. You can pull this all in and lock it down with these little tabs right here, so you can carry it around. It's very portable. Doesn't take up a lot of space, but when you open it up, this side has holes where air comes in to these, which are called bellows. And when I squeeze these just with my hand, it pushes air through holes that are on the other side. Now this is used in India, like I said, to accompany singing music and to train the voice. So if you were studying music in India, you would use these all the time because it helps your ear hear the notes against which you are going to sing. And so I have this set up to use for our song called Starry Night. And this is a song I wrote about 2 years ago, back in spring of 2019. And I was inspired when I got to see the original Starry Night painting by Vincent van Gogh in the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. It was so exciting to be there. There was a lot of crowd of people around. Everybody wants to see that one. In fact, that's the painting right here behind me that you're looking at right now. Okay, so it's pretty awesome. So here's how the song goes. It goes like this. Starry night, starry, starry night, I see infinity in your light. Moon is swimming in the sea, starlight rivers carry me, the silent sound of earth turns round. Okay, so let's break that down. The first part of the song goes like this. Starry night, starry, starry night. Sing that. I see infinity in your light. Moon is swimming in the sea, starlight rivers carry me. The silent sound of earth turns round. Three main parts, and they go like this. The first one, starry night, starry, starry night, I see infinity in your light. So let's sing that whole thing together. Here we go, starry night, starry, starry night, I see infinity in your light. Next part. Moon is swimming in the sea, starlight rivers carry me. Here we go. Moon is swimming in the sea. Starlight rivers carry me. The silent sound of earth turns round. The silent sound of earth turns round. How'd you do? Well, here's what you can do. You can sing with this video coming up next, and you can play with this video. Starry night, starry, starry night, I see infinity in your light. Moon is swimming in the sea, starlight rivers carry me. The silent sound of earth turns round. Starry night, starry, starry night, I see infinity in your light. Starry night, starry, starry night, I see infinity in your light. Starry swimming, starry, starry night, I see infinity in your light. The sun is swimming in the sea, starlight rivers carry me. The silent sound of earth turns round. Now here's what I'd like you to do. Get your favorite way to make art. Maybe it's some paints. That's what Vincent van Gogh used when he painted this painting. He used oil paints. Now you probably don't have oil paints. They're a little messy and hard to deal with. So watercolor would work really well for this though. You could use crayons. You could use markers. You could even use a computerized painting program if that's your thing. So get those programs, get those paints, markers, crayons, colored pencils, pastels, whatever you've got, and start painting what might look like this. Please do not try to make it look exactly like this. That's been done before. I want you to make it in your own way. While you listen to this music, you can play this over and over and over again, and I will leave the song here again at the end, and you can just play it as many times as you wish. When it runs out, just rewind it and play it again. So paint this or draw this, color this, but don't worry about it not being exact. In fact, fun fact, when Vincent van Gogh did his paintings, people did not like them because they said they looked out of focus and they looked blurry and they looked weird. So in his whole lifetime, he only sold one painting. And now he's considered perhaps the greatest painter of all time. So he was just ahead of his time, the way his mind worked. And you might be ahead of your time too. So enjoy painting, making some artwork, and listening to the music, singing along, and see how you do. Now let's take a look at this painting before you dig into it though, okay? So maybe the first thing you notice, well, I don't know what the first thing you notice is, but I noticed the sky. All of the sky up here. It's got a beautiful moon over here, you see this? But the moon is surrounded by its own light. And each one of these circles are stars that are glowing, and that light is coming out of them in a circular fashion. So we've got all these stars happening, and these swirls, these rivers of stars and light through the sky. Just beautiful. And you see over here we have this big dark thing. This is a little bit of a mystery. What is this big dark thing right over here? It's actually supposed to be a cypress tree, which is an evergreen tree. I have one in my front yard and it's beautiful. But these are the dark, leafy, almost pine tree looking trees, but they're kind of soft. And so it's this beautiful tree that's close to where the painter would be seeing the scene from. Over here, we have a village. You see a little church down here. You see some houses and some buildings down here in the bottom of the valley. And then we have the hillside stretching out behind everything. So those are the elements that you get to try to recreate in your own way.
Starry night, starry, starry night, I see infinity in your light. Moon is swimming in the sea, starlight rivers carry me, the silent sound of earth turns round. Starry night, starry, starry night, I see infinity in your light. Starry night, starry, starry night, I see infinity in your light. Starry swimming, starry, starry night, I